Hello, crochet buddies. Go and get your crochet hook. Let's get started. Today, we're going to introduce to you how to crochet in the round. Okay, that means this can help you with crocheting hats or purses. It's a lot of things that you can do when you get the foundation as to how to crochet in a circle. I have my crochet hook and we have some yarn. There are many ways to do this. I always encourage you to go look at tutorials on YouTube. I'm just going to go slow today so that you can really see how to do this. Then you got the magic ring. Some people have trouble with doing the magic ring, or you can just crochet from chains to start crocheting in the round. Let's start with the easiest method. Let's crochet chains. Let's do the slip knot, and there's many ways to do this. We went go back and review crochet series 1 or 2. We do this. We teach you how to do the slip knot. Let's start with chaining 3 to start crocheting in the round. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to go into this first chain right here. Yes, it's the first chain. So let's go in there, pull up a loop. Let's see if this is going to work. Sometimes this can be kind of hard, but I do use this method. Trying to see if we can see where we're supposed to go. Okay, we're going to start with a chain 1 because we're going to single crochet. And we're going to go in here and we're going to pull up a loop. So this seems really kind of messy right here, don't it? Okay, but it gets better. Pull through the 2. Make sure that you have that little hole. We're going to crochet 10. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get some yarn. 6. Slide it over. 7. 8. 9. Pull it over a little bit more. And 10. See that? We're going to slip stitch in this first bar, 2 bars. See this right here? We're going to go in and we're just going to pull a loop out and go straight into the other one and pull it up, and you have a circle. Now for the next row, since we're doing single crochet and you want this to stay flat, so let's pull up a loop, just one chain. I always go back into the original place where I did the slip knot and pull up, because we're not going to count that chain 1. We're going to go through the 2, and by now you should know how to do a single crochet. Let's go back in one more time. We're going to double the number of stitches, so we have 2 in here. So 2 times 10, we should have 20 stitches. 1 stitch, 2 stitches. See that? Make sure you can see. Let's go back in. Sometimes we don't always have the number we're supposed to. You may have to take this apart. Just call frogging it. Take it apart. Redo it. And a lot of people do not like doing that. I have taken hats apart because it didn't look right. I didn't do the right number. It didn't turn out how it was supposed to. And you just have to take it apart. And the great thing about this, you must count. You have to find out if you have the right numbers, because that pattern could get you in trouble if you just don't have the right number. It may not look right. Okay, try to make sure I'm staying in focus. I'm still just doing 2 double crochets in each stitch, and this is the first round, and doing this is the beginning of keeping your circle that you're crocheting flat. This isn't the only way to do this. This is just one way to do this. Now, I'm not counting because I should be, and that's what gets me into trouble. But I'm just for demonstration purposes so that you can see how to crochet in the round. Sometimes when I have very little stitches, I use what is called a stitch holder, and you can put it there so you know where you're starting and stopping. And today I can see this was the first chain. Make sure you can see this. This was the first chain. We're not going to count that. We're going into the actual first single crochet stitch, and then we did the slip stitch. Okay, I'm gonna see if we really have 20. We may not, but I'm gonna see. Count by twos. This is a nice way to count if you don't want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but this is a little bit faster. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20. Well, yeah, we did it right this time. Sometimes what I do when I do the 3 chain to make the round to make this round pattern, I'll take a darning needle and just weave it in here and then pull this, and it will make, well, it's doing it now. You pull this through and it'll close that hole up. But either way, sometimes because of how I crocheted it, you just pull this yarn strand here and it'll help to close up that hole. If you want it to be closed up a little bit tighter, just take a darning needle. Remember, we talked about that in series 1. Tools that you might need for crocheting. I use that needle for a lot of things, but especially like weaving in loose ends. But this is one of the times you would take that darning needle and you would take this yarn and put it in that needle and go around in a circle, and then you can just pull this again real tight, and it could even close this particular hole right here completely. Now let's see if we can do the magic ring. And sometimes I can get it, sometimes I don't. It depends. It's really not that hard. And this is done a lot of different ways, and there are a lot of tutorials on YouTube as to how to do the magic ring. Now, this is one way. You can take your yarn, wrap it around your finger as if you're going to do a slip knot. And this can be kind of cumbersome, but I just want you to be able to see this, okay? Instead, let's see if we can do this. Take your hook and bring up a loop. That's why I said this way is kind of cumbersome. This is the beginning of the magic ring. Or you can just do a slip knot, because that's all that it is. It's a slip knot. Bring this to the back. Bring this up. Move your fingers around. Stick your crochet hook in there, and we're going to chain one to hold this, because it can get away from you. But that's all it is. It's just a slip knot, technically. That's all. And when you do this first, right here, that'll catch it, that first chain. And we can just start. You can crochet whatever you want to crochet, whatever type of stitch you want to put in here. I just did a single crochet in here, and let's just say we're going to do 5. Hopefully this is working out and you can see. Do this. See how many we got? 2, 4. Let's do one more. Make sure this yarn strand right here is free, and you're crocheting over that, okay? You're covering it. Okay, this should be 5. Now, this should work out where you take this strand right here and pull it. Move my hand, see if you can see this. I have to hold it, but pull it. See that? And it will bring this around into a circle, and you slip stitch into the first one. See that? And there you go. That's the beginning. Today is going to be a quick one. We're not going to go into too many things with this. I would like for you to practice this. This is the beginning of making hats, and I will show you on the next visit a hat, and in the beginning of my hats where I have done either the magic ring or we have crocheted 3 to 4 chains and go into the first chain and then go around in a circle. And also use your stitch holders if that's what will help you with this. Practice, practice, practice. This is Pam Brown from T&P Handmade Collections, and you can always find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram, and I do have a Wix website. So today, thank you so much for participating, and again, best wishes and happy crocheting. Have a good day. Thank you.